What the repeating numbers on a watch mean. Throughout the life of a person are accompanied by numbers, and we cannot deny it. Also, no one will deny that the universe is always communicating with us through various signs. It is worth paying attention to this. If the numbers are way repeated 3 or more times over a short period of time, there have been cases when numbers can be repeated to a person every day, even for 1 or 2 weeks. That is, the universe is already signaling, not just giving a sign. If you see repeating numbers for some time, it already adds up to a certain period, for which the following clock values are written. If you are a sensitive person, pay attention to the signs from above and follow the recommendations. You can prevent trouble, help yourself to achieve success faster, pay attention to your health or your environment. 0101, positive numbers. Often in this period of time, wishes are fulfilled, so it is better to make a wish or think positively at the moment of observation of these numbers, even if it is necessary to do it with an effort of will. It is not bad to engage in creativity or pick up a hobby. 0202 first. It is desirable to give your body a rest and better with a change of scenery. Secondly, new acquaintances will appear in your life, which will benefit you, so do not refuse to communicate. Do not hesitate to ask for help, but also help yourself. There will be good results. Perhaps you need to do sports or at least exercise. 0303. Often 2 threes mean love and passionate relationships. Therefore, they may be waiting for you soon. Also, the often occurring 0303 is a period of change and heightened intuition, so you can safely trust it and take on new business. However, the recurring 3.30 may say that you have a very unreliable person in your entourage. 0404. You may be in the process of solving a problem. 4 suggests that your efforts will succeed. Do not be discouraged and continue your endeavor. Although you may have gone the wrong way, try a completely different way, perhaps diametrically opposite, and everything will work out. Pay attention to self-discipline. 0505. Change is needed. Most likely now the state of swamp, stagnation of energies. Do not be afraid to change something in your life and appearance. Work on your own image, change your hairstyle, style of clothing. Often changes in appearance give an impetus to a change in thinking, and then it went on and on. It is necessary to develop inner confidence, and then you probably smells insecurity and lack of style. 0606. You need to pay more attention to the spiritual aspect of your life rather than the material aspect. Perhaps today's problem is the result of your unethical actions toward others. It may be worth correcting a mistake, such as asking forgiveness or doing a favor. Perhaps a negative act in the past is blocking your path to wish fulfillment. If you correct the mistake, your cherished wish may come true. It's a good idea to pay attention to improving your professionalism. 0707 is an excellent number, a sign of success and fulfillment of desire. Do not be afraid to take a risk, to start new. With optimism, take up the cause and you will succeed. Perhaps you will meet your soul. Mate. Also, I would recommend to write in this period your wish on a piece of paper. Read it and hide it for a year. You can take it out and reread it once in a while. 0808 almost always means positive changes in the professional field, pleasant surprises, or opportunities at work. Perhaps useful acquaintances. The main thing is not to miss your chance. 0909, you are probably spending a lot of time on useless things and actions that take a lot of energy, but do not give results. You need to prioritize and highlight the most important things and go for the real goal. You need to structure your actions, maybe even give up something. Most likely, you are waiting for a new stage in life. You need to meet it in all arms. 1010. You may be in for a lot of small troubles, so you need to be as careful as possible and think through all your actions. It is better not to take unnecessary risks. Also pay attention to your psychological health. 1111, a pretty good sign. which promises the fulfillment of a desire, the solution of a burning question, getting a good result from your work. Pay attention to your relationship with your relatives. It's time to connect with your relatives. It is not bad to engage in creativity or pick up a hobby. 1212, the number of luck. Luck can be in any sphere, in love, professional, financial, perhaps a positive change in consciousness, the resolution of a protracted situation. It is also a good time to visit a place of power or engage in spiritual practice. 1313, most likely in your environment there are envious people or people with a black eye, so less spread about their successes. Also learn to control your negative emotions and language. Most likely you are reaping the benefits of your intemperance. Decisions and actions on strong emotions do not lead to good. 1414, if you are haunted by this number, you definitely need to rest. A change of scenery will definitely be to your benefit. Even a trip to another city will give a good result. If you ignore this sign, the body can fail and you will get to the hospital and rest will have to be forced. 1515, pay attention to relationships in the family and with close people. Perhaps there is a conflict or misunderstanding that you do not notice or do not want to see, and it can break through at the most inopportune moment. Also, you can hear the answer to a question that has been tormenting you for a long time, but you should not miss it. 1616, most likely you are waiting for trouble, a test of strength. Therefore, do not panic, gather, sort out the situation, isolate the cause of the trouble and systematically, gradually solve it, rather than grab it chaotically and hastily, just to do something. There may also be a useful acquaintance. 1717, a very good sign. Usually the fulfillment of a desire, the resolution of a problem, benefit, a successful acquaintance. Again, in this period you can write a wish on a piece of paper and stash it away. 1818, pay attention to the spiritual side of your life. Are you doing everything right? Is it ethical? Is it environmentally friendly to others? Your destructive actions and emotions harm not only others, but also you. Your energy, chakras, and blocks on chakras, as it is known, can block certain spheres of life. It may be worth reconsidering your behavior so that you don't carry the weight of other people's resentments and curses. In your environment, there are false friends or outright ill-wishers. Learn to sort out people and reject traitors from your circle. 1919, this is not the time for spontaneous and emotional actions. It is necessary to take a rational approach to solving issues, carefully plan and gradually implement, so that then it was not excruciatingly painful. Do not squander your attention on several goals. It is better to finish one thing well than to grasp and not finish several. 2020 is a time to work as a team or as a family. Don't be afraid to ask for help, but help yourself. A difficult situation may not be as difficult as it seems, and if you ask for help, you will be helped. Everything will be fine. 2121 is a time of change. If you see this number, you may meet your love or have a passionate affair. Do not ignore acquaintances. It may be a person who will be helpful or bring change to your life. However, you should not rush into a relationship like a head first. Take a closer look. 2222. Don't push yourself. Everyone has his or her own limit, and it is not necessary to test it, so as not to break the string. Calculate your strength and do not take on the impossible. Most likely you are overstretched and it will have negative consequences. If you calculate your forces correctly, there will be a very good result. If not, a bad one. 2323. You need to carefully and cautiously evaluate your surroundings. Perhaps there is an enemy nearby, or you do not trust a real well-wisher. Also pay attention to the people you will meet in the near future. Be vigilant. Perhaps you have undeservedly offended someone, and it has become a block on the way. It may be worth it to ask for forgiveness, to make amends, to go forward to your victories in peace. 2424. Most likely you have completed some stage of life and you need to start a new one. Or you need to really let go of the situation, give up a long, tormenting problem. Maybe this is not your path. Maybe it's time to reset and you need to start from scratch. Most likely the universe itself says that you need to radically change your life direction, or the forces themselves will change it for you. Let the information be for your benefit.